Yeah. Oh, with your sorry land ginger beer.
It's Christmas.
Christmas on power. 95.1. So turn the radio up, take a drink and let we have fun. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas from Power 95.1.
This is Power 95.1, the spirit of the season. The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
When you get to a certain age, different things drive you. Like the anticipation of a new adventure, the comfort of having friends who've become family, or just enjoying that journey to the next destination. At Beacon, we've given our 50-plus drivers more value and greater convenience with hassle-free sign-up, flexible payment plans, and free benefits. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com for a quote today. And let us help you keep doing what drives you.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
So we're up and running one more time on this Wednesday, November 1st. Good morning, everybody. Yep, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new month. Y'all, we got what? 53 days until it's Christmas. Can you imagine? 3 days until Christmas. Just to be clear, Christmas officially starts today. Forget those Scorpios. We're in Christmas season. Man, this Israel-Hamas war. Jeez. Y'all see those babies? Buildings, rubbles, people trying to pull their loved ones out of... Look at this man running with his dog. Another man running with his baby girl. Listen. I know on this side of the world we're like, whatever, but that's crazy. I give thanks for small mercies every single day that I'm part of this side of the world. Even though we have our little issues here and there, but nothing compared to seeing your loved ones and blood, limbs torn, babies. Anyways, it's crazy, man. It's just so hard to understand, you know. Israeli airstrike hits refugee camp as troops advance. Look at those buildings. Shante, good morning. You were missing yesterday. May I ask, what was your reason? You did not leave an excuse as the prefect. You just made yourself absent. Didn't say anything so we can appoint somebody else in your absence. Anyways, morning Rita. Good morning. Can never get this right. Color Ramel. Thank you. Good morning, Natalia. Good morning, Jackie. I am done with Ladies Room till March 2024. It's Christmas. Morning, Linda. Good morning, Patrina. Rajesh, good morning. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Glendolyn. Yeah, forget your Scorpios. Welcome, guys. It's good to have you in the building. Come on in and hit the share button while you're at it. It's free. Y'all be acting as though you have to pay to share. It's free. You're getting entertained. You're getting informed. But y'all be coming here and just sitting and not even saying, okay, you know what, let me share this and see who else can benefit from, the vibe and fun that we have here on a daily basis. Good morning to our viewers on YouTube. Good morning to our listeners on 95.3, 95.1. And, of course, shout-outs to those of you listening online, all right? Whatever app you're using, whether it's the website or TuneIn or whatever app you're hearing my voice on. Good morning. Power 95. We're reminded that today, 8 years, officially, when we started oiling the machine and warming up, getting ready to, hit the airwaves via our frequencies. Can y'all believe it's 8 years? Like, I've been around y'all for 8 years. Like, seriously. That's a long time, Feels like just the other day, I was having the conversation with Denise and Glenn about, radio station and switching over, and feels like just the other day. 8 years already of powering you guys up, And we have to give God thanks for small mercies, It is such a fickle industry. People come, people go, but for the most part, we've had the same team from jump, with the exception of one or two here or there, and that is very rare in a lot of places. And it's one of the places I can say, you hear about, you go to work and people are like cursing each other out. I've never come here and heard, anybody cursing each other out, like going back and forth at it. And it's really a good environment to be in, super conducive to producing. That you don't have to come and worry about, I can stand he, I can stand she, I can deal with them today. Not saying everything is perfect, people have their little whatever, but for the most part, there's none of the, fighting and quarreling and cursing each other out. So, gotta give thanks, gotta give thanks. So, yesterday, morning Della, morning Michelle, morning Nurse Sarana. Thank you so much. Sending you love. Can't wait to see ya. Good morning, Sweet Cakes. So, Valerie Ross, good morning and thank you again. Thank you so much again. So, guys, yesterday we had the Independence launch, 50th Independence Celebration launch. And first off, let me say kudos, congratulations to all those responsible for the launch and, of course, responsible for 50th Independence Celebration moving forward. You guys did an amazing job. Sat and looked at it from beginning to end, and it was well executed. Everything was on point from start to finish. The message was clear. This is a celebration of each and every Grenadian, another color, although there are still some of you injecting it in. What do you really want? What is it y'all really call love? What is love to y'all? When you love something, don't you want the best for it? Don't you cherish it? But how y'all love different? So like y'all love and it's like a love-hate. You love, but you love with conditions. You love, but it has to be this person there leading the charge. If it's not, I'm gonna keep my love until. Y'all love is fickle. Y'all love comes with a lot of conditions. Y'all don't see country first. You see whatever you support first, and then country get the crumbs or whatever. Y'all still finding things to complain about. Somebody asked what was the point of it. We launched Carnival, right? It's in August, officially second Monday and Tuesday in August. But we launch all the way sometime, June, April, because there are other things that leads to the actual day. So, Independence, February 7th, 50 years, it's a big deal. Half a century, so we launch, and there are things that will get us to that day, February 7th. I thought that was like, Kabisa is not kabising at all. I thought that was like, no, it's like y'all seriously letting politics fry y'all brain cells. I mean, according to my Jamaican friend, I really can't. I can't see. How is that even an issue? Anyways, I love the lights. I hope they'll stay on until. Imagine driving along the Carnage and seeing those lights. The lights was beautiful. The entertainment was on point. The message was clear. Inclusiveness and love. It's just a call for action now, because it's something you hear a lot of. You know, don't let it be a noun, let it be a verb, a doing word, an action word. Let's put it into action and make it work. It was really beautiful. The song, the theme song. I have to side with my friend Sights on this one though. The only thing missing was a jab. Oh God, we can't jab everything. Sides got a pregnant about it this morning. Jab was not included. Sides, there will be somewhere the jab will not be left out totally. Like I said, it's a launch, it's a build up. So I'm sure at some point they'll have something else and y'all can jab away. Sides vexy and see jabbing it. Lord, we just jab everything. Even though it's an important part of our culture and all of that, but you ain't going nowhere. Leaving it out for a little bit ain't gonna change the price of nutmeg. Alright, so the PM did mention it, so even though you did not see it on stage or on visuals or whatever, a jab day. You know the PM is a jab man. He would not let a jab stay out. But it was beautiful, you know, it was really, really beautiful. Really, really well executed. So again, shout out to all those involved, and of course to all those who turned out. Pretty nice turnout. Carnage looked alive, and that is like my vision for the Carnage. You know, remove all those boats and let's make it somewhere you can go visit. Apart from, you know, Grand Dance Beach and Wall Street, and let's divert the traffic. Let's turn it into somewhere you can go hang out, you know, bars, pubs, you know, entertainment, boats, floating thingy with restaurants, and let's bring some life to the Carnage. Steel pan, you know, entertainment, movie night. Instead of just, you know, passing and seeing boxers flying in the wind on a big Monday morning. On a beautiful Carnage. That's my hope. I pray that in my lifetime I'll actually see it. But all for now, we're well on our way. It's launched and it's full speed ahead. And looking at it, I mean, you couldn't help but feel a sense of pride, you know. You know, I got goosebumps listening and looking at the theme song. I was looking for it to play, but I was told it was pulled because they have some additions to make to it. So on Friday it will be officially released again. But the theme, the logo, beautiful. You know, really, really well done. I just loved, you know, seeing Jefferson and Natty and Dash and Pre and what's this young guy name? What's his name? That young artist. What's his name? Somebody help me now. What's his name? Y'all can be good for something this morning and help me out. What's this? Not Golden. Akeem. Somebody. Not Akeem. The guy in the song itself, the theme song. Deborah, not Akeem. And shout out to Ryan DeRiggs and Expert and Sway Jean and all the guys who made it what it was. Didn't hear me say in the song. In the song. I'm gonna get it at some point. Sway. Just calling names. Sway Jean, Ryan DeRiggs. It's another one. Technical. That's who. Technical. Jackie's talking about Talpree. I said young. Talpree is what, 50? Nicole, yes. Technical. That's the name I'm looking for. Yeah. Technical. It was so good to see him in there, you know, so listen, everybody can be in it. Otherwise the song will be about 15 minutes. Y'all find something to complain about for everything. Like if we didn't complain, life would not be complete. Where is this person and where is that person? It is a celebration. There'll be other opportunities for other artists and other whoever to be involved. Everybody can be in it, everything at once. Someone lie on par. Technical is who I'm looking for. I'm not sure who's coming for AFS yet. You'll be notified in a timely manner. All right, Mr. Baba? Talking about independence. Yeah, so everybody will not be included. So as much as you'd like to see all of your favorite artists, your favorite, in there, everybody won't be able to fit in. Otherwise, everybody just have to say like, happy. I would not even have time to even sing a line. It's just not possible. So it's not no slight or trying to turn it into something that it's not. I'll find something to complain about in everything under the sun. So, there'll be other songs, there'll be other opportunities. It's an independence, it's not a party thing. It's not yellow, it's not green. Everybody will get a chance to be involved in other ways. Yeah? The Sabrinas, the Tamara, the Vaughn, the Killers, the Boise's, the was it Sugarhead according to Natty? Tara. Is it Sugarhead? Tara and all the other artists. Muddy, all the other artists will have an opportunity at some point because, like we said, it's a build up. So we're looking forward to that. So for those of you out in the diaspora, start looking at tickets and what have you because, I am excited about it. I think it's going to be super based on the launch, the way they started with a bang. I am super, super hyped about, what's to come, not just on the day, but leading up to the day. I'm super, super hyped about it. It's a big achievement. St. Vincent celebrated their 44th last Friday. We're celebrating our 50th, this Little Rock. 50 years, of independence. It's a big deal. So for those who are saying, well, I ain't see what the big deal about, y'all don't see nothing. Y'all never see nothing yet. Jesus would come riding on a white chariot and y'all still wouldn't see the need. You'll be asking, well, why he choose to ride on the white chariot, why he even walk? Y'all never see the need. When you're not in support of something, y'all find everything under the sun to complain about. Even it's good. Y'all just can be open-minded and say, you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good look. Good thing I my Gary right. Tired it all, yo. My Gary right, Papa. Let me fight up with Uncle. Yeah, and book early. The Ajamos, the Flying Turkey, and etc. This can be long. Listen, if you add one, why you didn't put this one? You didn't put this one, why you didn't put this one? It'll be a never-ending debate. Let me fight up with Uncle Gary, Papa. Y'all too much. Y'all be doing too much on Beyonce's internet. Way too much. So, Richie Oliver and the crew, big up, man. Did y'all see those lights? You know, all the colors reflected from the drone shots? Beautiful, right? You can't help but feel your little heart swell. Like, Ivy Little Rock, that's ours. You know, that we place. Sometimes we knock heads and it's not all hunky-dory, but for the most part, there's a lot to be thankful for. And last evening, was one of those moments when I was truly happy to call this place home. Anyways, talking about home. Jackie, what are you talking about? Anyways, some of y'all just like I feel y'all just come on my inbox and y'all see my spirit look at ease these days and at peace. Be like, you know what? Now we go juke your spirit. Because some of the things y'all send me, sometimes I literally sit there and I shake my head and I'm like, really, sis? You couldn't figure that out on your own? It's like, so I was the two of them. And Homegirl says that, what does it mean when a man you've been dating for almost 5 months all of a sudden says he wants some time for himself? And he say, let him miss you. And she says, mind you, he's an offshore seaman. Gone for 28 days, sometimes home for 14 days. But says being with me every day is not what he wants no more all of a sudden. But in the beginning, it was all good. What could this mean? And some of y'all had the audacity to say the man found a mermaid. Like he was literally out to sea and found other fishes. Like, y'all take nothing serious. Like, joke right next to it, Grenadians. You have Grenadians and you have jokers. The lady's asking a legitimate question and she's asking the men. But as per usual, y'all women took over the forum. She asked men, questions for the men in the room. What does it mean when you as a man suddenly wants time for yourself? And he said to let him miss you. What does that mean? Well, a man says you're annoying the man. Simple. That's what it means. Another one says I'm reading only the comments from the men. The man get a catch. Better go back and swim the ocean and wait for another fisherman. I'm only reading comments from the men. Say maybe he got to know you and does not feel free to express how annoyed he is at some of the things you do. Some women wear toxic traits like a badge of honor and gaslight men into thinking that maturity is putting up with them. Listen to the unspoken words. Ouch. Okay, Samuel. Samuel, like you had that on your chest long to tell us? Samuel said women wear toxic traits like a badge of honor and gaslight men into thinking that maturity is putting up with them. Wow. Man says, may absence make the heart grow fonder. And I believe the thrill he gets when he come home to you after being away on sea becomes like a fix for him. I believe the moment he spends a few days, that fire and anxiety fades, so he needs to excuse himself to build the anxiety. Let him be and find ways to give him that high that he gets from missing you. Then you will see it will only take hours, then minutes, then seconds for him to be missing you. Okay, says the man wants space. 28 days offshore and 14 days onshore. He stick up with you. Take 4 and set him free for 10. So man, listen. The man is out to sea 28 days and comes on shore for 14 days and he still wants space. 28 days offshore, 14 days onshore. Morning.
Morning. So, first of all, I agree with Samuel.
You had that on the chest to say too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I agree with Samuel, first and foremost.
All right.
Second to that, there's a nice way my boy, he sounds like an introvert. He's going to be polite with his words and his phrasing and so on. He's a nice way of saying, I'm fed up. Okay, plain talk bad, I'm fed up. But because women take things harshly and instead of being constructive criticism, you know what, let me distance myself. Make sure we check yourself and recognize what she's doing ain't making sense. All right, if you're ready for this, you got to be ready for this. So before I say the wrong thing, that same toxicity and stupidness that day, I ain't say, day doesn't begin on with, it's a bit man enough, huh? Man enough. I say, look at here. Before I have to shake the dog out of you, don't upset me. For a matter of fact, before I say something wrong, let me keep my distance because I'm not prone to violence and step away from a situation. My boy, just step away from a situation. I want to know why, what led up to it. But obviously, she say what she do. Never wrong. Always a heroine of her own story. My boy just asks for politely, so I'll ease up. That's all you want. I just a little ease up.
But ease up after 28 days on
a little ease up. You see, you're doing the same thing women do. The man asks for a little ease up. He say that. He wasn't unspoken. Most men will just leave it there. Just leave them go.
Okay, let me be real. You're on sea for 28 days and you come back for 14 days and you want to ease up from a woman. Tell the woman what time it is.
Exactly. Let's
be real.
Okay.
Let's just be honest.
Okay. Let me be honest.
All right.
28 days break. You leave. You come back. And as you open the door, it's same stupidness. You leave. It's like you just goes on pause. No change. The same thing. You leave. The same thing. You come back to. It's like a revolving door. You know, I'm walking right back up.
So you don't want the woman again?
The man never say that. The man never say that. He will keep doing that until the results are in favor.
So you on the water for 28 days, you get 14 days, and you want a break. Right?
I think my boy need a vacation for himself. He really need a vacation for himself. Self-love. You know, women like to be preaching the self-love.
So why were you just tell the woman?
My boy needs some self-love.
Why you just tell the woman straight up what time it is?
No, he tell her what time it is.
So she had to figure it out on her own.
Exactly. All of we grown here. You're big and you're accent.
So why should I have to figure it out on my own? You have an English tongue in your mouth. Why waste my time?
Not wasting your time. If you know, as a fact, and this is just a precursor, it's unknown, it's undecided. If not one, not two, not a half dozen, not just 15, but multiple scenarios and situations, people have to walk away from whatever toxicity that you're giving off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not them is the problem, it's you.
So then tell me that and go about your business.
But that is in some case. Maybe he have more patience. Maybe he's like a priest.
You know, some people don't even know they have a problem.
Well, knowing the problem is halfway getting it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I think compared to others who would have just walked off, he's the one actually saying, "Let's take some time apart." If he's saying that, check yourself, my girl. Check yourself.
But how you check in and you don't know what you're checking for? That's my point. So why not just be straight up and say, listen, so and so is the case. I don't like how you look. I don't like how you this. I don't like. I don't. This is get on my nerve. This annoy me.
Not
So, but if you
everybody
tell me and I'm
has
still
to-
doing it the same, that's a different. But if I don't know,
criticism, some people need to take time to reevaluate and have introspective analysis. They need that. That's called for self-growth. So if he come back, sit down with him and ask, or speak. What happened to you? Why you going back in? I can't. No. It's not bulldogs and pit bulling and the underground here.
so until then, give him
Until
space.
then, keep your distance. And she'll be careful, yeah? Just on somebody will be butter in his bread. So she'll be careful. It sounds like if he's willing to work on them, so give him that benefit
All
of the doubt.
right, gone. Goodbye.
He's not wrong. Yeah, I said he is not wrong. Good.
Goodbye. We stay toxic. No, but you have a lot of toxic people out here, and it's not just only men. There are toxic women, there are toxic men. So you choose it. But my thing is, when there's doubt, just be clear. Just express yourself. This no longer serves you. You're no longer happy here. Call it what it is. Why continue to string somebody along or in the name of your need? Listen, once you call space, go your way rejoicing. Because if we can't figure it out, we can't talk. You can't tell me what's going on. And then let's agree, have a mutual agreement on the space. It's warranted because, so and so we can't come to an understanding. We're having issues. Let's just take some time to think about it. But if you decide on your own, you want space you shall get. Take all the space that you need. But bear in mind, it might be a permanent one. Moving on. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, we got about 5 more minutes. So, in case number 2, I think I need to get a robe. Them thing with them judge and them just put on. I need one of them. And them little white wig. I'll sit on here in the morning. Mellow Mix, Wago. He says something is wrong at home. Like either the man find that particular animal. I think there is some problems with the lady that he has addressed before, and the woman didn't decide to change, and he's been at sea away from her. I think he needs to find that peace that he has been looking for. I think there should be a serious conversation between those two. I say a robe, Jackie, a robe, the black robe that the judges wear. I think I need to get one to come sit here every morning in the ladies' room. I need one of those. So we have another situation of a friend, as usual. She said, my friend just met a guy, he's 40 years old. She found out he was lying to her about his past relationship. He was with the girl for about 15 years and he made sexual advancement on her teenage daughter. But before he did that, she was involved in a rape case with a teenager while they were in the relationship. Huh? But before he did that, she was involved in a rape case with a teenager while they were in a relationship. What? She forgave him because she was in love with him and she stayed with him. There are so many red flags in the relationship with infidelity that she still won't leave. He has never contributed nothing to the relationship more than sex and more sex. Doesn't even give her a gift and makes her feel like a woman. She gave him her all, and to turn around and look at her daughter was the breaking point. My friend has a teen daughter and loves the man, but she's scared of what she just had to learn about him. I also found out he's fooling about with other women. She needs your advice on this particular situation. What advice does she need? She understands the story. She knows the story. She has a teenage daughter. Exit stage right. Block, delete, and stay far away from that individual. What advice do you need? What isn't glaring clear in front of you that you need the room to advise you on? I think it's pretty clear. You're aware of the situation. 40 years old and making sexual advances on a 15-year-old, what y'all has really come here and do? Like, seriously, jokes aside, there are some things that are like crystal clear that you don't need anybody else to tell you. You don't need our opinions, you don't need our thoughts, you don't need nothing. Because we sure as hell ain't gonna tell you to stay or encourage you to have this man around at 40 years old around your teenage daughter, knowing that he did what he did in his past relationship. So I think it's not just about the friend. It's I guess shame and pride. You don't want people to know that it's actually you dealing with certain things, and it's okay. I don't really stress about, when they use the term they're sending for a friend. My issue is what you need to do. Why even waste time trying to get another opinion on it? This isn't something you play with. Because it's like people know what's right and what's wrong, but they want you to tell them to go ahead with the wrong. So they can justify their actions and say, well, I wanted to, but so-and-so said, da, 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 da. No. A 40-year-old man making advances towards a 15-year-old. And before that, he was involved in a rape case with a teenager while they were in the relationship. So you knowing all that, you found all of that out. You still want to be what exactly to this person? Y'all literally be asking for your stresses and your heartbreak and your problems, and then you complain and cry after. This isn't something you found out after the fact. You know about it before. And you want advice. Do you love your daughter, or you love this man more than your daughter? Because your daughter's well-being should be of paramount importance. That you wouldn't even entertain or even ask such a question about what should you do, knowing what you know. I don't care if he changed, I don't care if he became Pastor Punch, I don't care what. The mere fact, something like that, you need to keep it far away from your daughter. That's temptation right there.
I remember after the days, we had to play that song for a girl. You know the song Macalaiman sing? Running? That is what she have to do in this relationship. Seems like her father name is Job. How we could be coming, you have a friend telling you what is what already, and you still need people's opinion on what there is to do? Because of what? Love? Or what you could love if the man have nothing to offer?
Exactly.
You really have to play that Macalaiman song for after that show. I don't understand. Some women, I feel some women bad does mess on them.
Goat bite, some of them bad pig, goat bite. I don't understand, I swear. What Samuel was saying, good. They're gonna know all of that and then come back and talk about the man do good, knowing what you know. Ah, boy. Miss, you know what you need to do, all right? So I guess you just want to hear it from somebody else. Run for the hills. Take your daughter, run for the hills, and leave that alone. Let that man go his way rejoicing. You'll find somebody else. That is not a chance you take. That is not something you hope they change. Because you don't want to hear later on your daughter coming to you and say, oh, look, this man did this or this man trying to do that, when you could prevent it in the first place. So leave it alone. All right? Leave it alone. And on that note, I'm going to leave you all alone. Go about your business. Go about mine. Have a great Wednesday, November 1st. A brand new month, a brand new day. May November be good to all of us. Let's see what this person said here quick. Your thing not oh no, it's not playing. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow for the final one for the week. Thank you so much everybody for checking into the room, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union for making this possible. I was trying to play that one, but it's just spinning. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have yourselves a great Wednesday. All right? See for to order lunch from Food Boss. Samuel, goodbye.